Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Who was responsible for Dr. Grace Buckingham's dead dollar bill? According to previews, Dr. Grace Buckingham's schemes could cost her life, and she will have to face the consequences on the bold and the beautiful. Does Los Angeles have another murder mystery on the horizon? Will Bill Spencer bear responsibility if Dr. Buckingham is found dead the following week? Below are spoilers for what will air on Bold and Beautiful next week. On The Bold and the Beautiful, Grace Buckingham admitted to her nefarious activities and consented to turn herself in for defrauding Bill Spencer and endangering Liam Spencer's life by administering needless drugs and treatments. B&B spoilers state that Liam Spencer urged his father to overlook the dubious doctor and let the law handle it. She is unlikely to be able to practice medicine and con other people in the future. Since he believed he had no future a week ago, Liam simply wants to move on and begin thinking about the future. But is Dollar Bill really capable of letting it go? Something has to give because Bill Spencer has recently received far too many blows to his ego. Dollar Bill was left with $1 million and was deprived of the opportunity to play hero and save his son due to Dr. Buckingham's deceit. According to online rumors, Grace Buckingham might be the next character to appear dead, and another whodunit will likely shake up the CBS serial opera before the summer is out. We are aware that the doctor was pursued by some criminals, which is why she defrauded the Spencer family of their gambling debts. The kingpins should be the first suspects if the doctor is found dead or missing. But Bill Spencer will too. Could Bill Spencer have done anything to Dr. Buckingham that he cannot undo because he was so enraged and embarrassed by falling for the cancer scam? Details of the first air date and future plans for Matthew Atkinson's Thomas comeback. According to spoilers and updates for The Bold and the Beautiful, Matthew Atkinson is formally returning. Let's talk about what we can anticipate now that SOD has verified the great news of Atkinson's return and disclosed the date of Thomas's on-screen debut. Fans started to conjecture about Thomas's potential return to the soap opera after Matthew Atkinson hinted at it on Instagram. The good news is that Thomas will be making a comeback to the show, and the audience will soon be able to see him again. Viewers can anticipate seeing Thomas again on screen by early September, though no exact air date has been set as of yet. Fans will have plenty of time to speculate about Thomas's dating life and any new developments as a result. Could Thomas be looking for love elsewhere as a result of their broken engagement, or is he still engaged to Paris Buckingham? After Hope Logan's failed engagement to Carter Walton, may Thomas be secretly lusting for her and end up pursuing her? Depending on how the writers handle his comeback story and how long he is in the picture, there may be a potential for Hope and Thomas to reunite. In any case, many supporters are celebrating Matthew Atkinson's comeback. Regardless of Thomas's romantic future, it will be great to see him rejoin the group and reunite with some old friends. Given the difficulties Taylor Hayes' relationship with Rich Forrester is facing, Thomas may wind up helping her through her difficult time. After Hope Logan's failed engagement to Carter Walton, may Thomas be secretly lusting for her and end up pursuing her? Depending on how the writers handle his comeback story and how long he is in the picture, there may be a potential for Hope and Thomas to reunite. In any case, many supporters are celebrating Matthew Atkinson's comeback. Regardless of Thomas's romantic future, it will be great to see him rejoin the group and reunite with some old friends. Given the difficulties in Taylor Hayes' relationship with Rich Forrester, Thomas may prove to be a source of comfort for her during her difficult time. Will and Electra's first romantic night together ends in disaster as Sheila ruins it? According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Sharp might ruin Will Spencer and Electra Forrester's first date. Will Sheila's cunning actions cause this lovely evening to end disastrously? Sheila is resolved to fulfill all of her granddaughter's dreams now that she is aware that Luna Nozawa is awake and no longer in a coma. Sheila appears to be so pleased that Luna has survived that she is prepared to ignore all of the illegal activity that brought to this situation. In light of that, Sheila may decide to assist Luna in realizing her dream of marrying Will. Of course, Sheila overcame her own criminal sins and gained her Prince Charming in the person of Deacon Sharp. Sheila might decide to assist Luna in achieving that since it's simple to understand why she would want it for her as well. After all, Sheila must have had a purpose for saying that dreams come true. Trouble is building here because Luna recalled Sheila's vow while thinking of Will in the August 12th episode. Sheila will conduct some eavesdropping on a celebration being held in Will's honor before the week is up. Sheila may have another chance to lurk and listen because it will be taking place at Il Giardino. In the meantime, Elektra will proceed with her plan to eventually have their first sexual encounter with Will. Will has shown Elektra a great deal of patience, and she is ready to take this significant step with him and secure the next stage of their relationship. Sheila could easily overhear a discussion like that too. Sheila is likely to take matters into her own hands and even figure out a way to ruin Elektra's special night with Will. Since Lee Finnegan staged her death, Luna is still recuperating and isn't visible in the community. If Sheila wishes to prevent Will from falling further for Elektra, she might need to take the initiative in this matter. Sheila may be doing this to give Luna the opportunity to gain her freedom and end up dating Will instead. As Ridge cradles Brooke in his arms while she presses him to come clean, Taylor tells Katie that Brooke is codependent. As Nick proposed to Brooke, Ridge was astonished Taylor had made wedding plans. At Eric's, Ridge is deep in thought when Taylor interrupts. They discuss how fortunate they are to have a large family and how excited Kelly is for the wedding. She is aware that he has had trauma and observes that he is pondering. She understands as a professional, but none of this reflects their dedication. Although it won't be with him, Taylor claims that he is a hero for saving Brooke, and that she has a future because of him. She isn't removing her ring. She is beginning to question whether it would be wise for her to live under Eric's roof. Ridge moans and gives her a kiss, saying he has to go to work. Brooke informs Katie that Nick stopped by with an engagement ring at Forrester. When Katie realizes she's not wearing one, her sister reveals that he promised to keep it until he returned. Even though Ridge is the man she wants, Brooke acknowledges that she has a soft spot for him. Katie visits Eric's house to share with Taylor how Ridge saved her sister. According to Taylor, Ridge is unable to save lives. He is fortunate to have her in order to get perspective. According to her, Brooke and Ridge are codependent rather than in love. The shrink is certain that the cycle is over, and is prepared for a committed relationship instead of additional misery. Back at Forrester, Brooke recalls the kiss they shared and Ridge saving her from drowning. He vowed to make amends and never again take her for granted. Ridge cuts in. She inquires as to whether he discussed what transpired in Naples with Taylor. He claims that because Kelly was present, the timing was off. Nick just showed up with an engagement ring, Brooke says. Why is she telling him this, Ridge wonders. She demands to know when, reminding him that he promised to make things right. He claims that witnessing her near death was difficult. Brooke believes it's time to remove the ring from Taylor's finger and return to her because he can't wait around forever. She is held by Ridge. In the design office, Elektra expresses gratitude to Will for his incredible understanding. She is certain that many girls would stop at nothing to be near him. He can imagine how seeing her face on other women's bodies must have traumatized her. He tells her that she is safe in his care. Elektra has never had the same emotion she does with him, nor has she ever felt close enough to pursue a relationship. Perhaps she will be ready shortly. She explains that she is especially cautious because her dad cheated on her mom. They share a kiss as he maintains that there is no one else for him. Luna is taught to walk again by Lee and Sheila. I'm going to make the most of my second chance, she says. She wants to accomplish a lot of different things. After applying makeup, Luna claims that everything will be different. No more bitterness and rage. She smiles and states that she has one desire. She thanks them for everything after they placed a sweatshirt on her. More than everything, she aspires to be a Finnegan. According to Lee, she might ultimately become Finn, but not just yet. Sheila assumes that she also wants to see another person. Luna grinned. She bursts with laughter. Lee is perplexed, so they explain Will to her. According to Lee, she shouldn't be thinking about boys at the moment. Luna thinks of boys and grins. She mumbles that the kiss might have revived her as she remembers kissing Will. Is Ridge going to throw Taylor overboard? Although Taylor sent Ridge out with faith in her heart, she is aware of her fiancé's unwavering love for his former soulmate Brooke. In order to keep the blonde focused on a future without Ridge, she sought Nick's assistance. However, a malfunctioning steering wheel and fate had other ideas. With great hopes, Brooke traveled to Italy, but she didn't return to Los Angeles knowing exactly what her romantic future held. This is because Ridge didn't appear to return home intending to break off his engagement to Taylor, even though he promised to make things right. Despite not having the same glitter in his eyes as his fiancée, Ridge managed to handle Kelly's excitement over his impending marriage to Taylor. He was nevertheless moved by Taylor's account of their initial engagement. As she told their grandchild about a treasure hunt in St. Thomas and the ring he gave her, he grinned. Taylor and Ridge had a heart-to-heart on Brooke's boating accident when Kelly ran off to surprise them. Given that Ridge might have witnessed Brooke's death, Taylor recognized the fear he must have experienced. She could understand the feelings it must have evoked, but she stopped short of enabling Ridge to let them influence him. Taylor is attempting to stop her at the pass, but Brooke hasn't yet used Ridge's saving her as leverage to win him back. She advised Ridge not to let the incident to influence him into resuming his destructive relationship with Brooke. He mentioned that he wanted to make better decisions for his life, and Taylor reminded him of that. But will he listen? Because he feels bad about putting himself between Taylor and Brooke for so long, Ridge has been certain that he is not with her. He has said that he is not returning to Brooke because of her broken heart syndrome. Eric thinks Ridge is attempting to provide Thomas and Steffi with the cohesive family they were not raised in. That doesn't appear to be the case this time around in Ridge's account either.